Mercedes-Benz. Bruce Arians, who didn't even get a head coaching gig until his 60s, becomes the oldest man to ever coach a Super Bowl champion. And Tom Brady gets a 5th Super Bowl MVP award to hand to his little girl Vivian as the Bucs upend the Chiefs 31-9. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Game Day Final, presented by Mercedes-Benz, alongside the 3-time Super Bowl champion and Hall of Famer Michael Irvin and the coach Steve Mariucci. I am Chris Rose. Irv, have at it.
Oh, boy.
Boy, listen, I cannot tell you how much this just solidified to what I was saying. First of all, there's a lot of things we need to unpack here. I told you this morning, there's no way these guys will allow you to come into their house and win this game. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers played that way. I love seeing Tom Brady and how fired up he was in that game right there. They played with an edge. And yeah, Tom didn't throw the ball all over the field, but he made great decisions with the football at the right time, and here he is again. This is absolutely insane. It's absolutely incredible. And Chris, you said it's a familiar ending. I understand what you mean because Tom is here, but there's nothing familiar about this. This is new ground he has stepped on, and he took over, and he took to the mountaintop. There's nothing familiar. This is insane and incredible. Hell of a story by Tom Brady.
Well, this is an organization that hadn't even been to the postseason in over a decade. They now have their 2nd Lombardi trophy in that trophy case, and Rob Gronkowski is a guy that's going to be partying it up now.
Every one of those guys that Tom brought over scored tonight.
And we'll get to that. We will get to that momentarily.
All of that. He didn't just throw it, he built it. That's what I'm saying. I want y'all to get Tom his love in here tonight. And another thing I want to put a stop to. I want to put a stop to all of this. Well, Patrick Mahomes is going to take over Tom. I kept saying, stop that mess, too. And Tom just stopped it.
Well, you know what, Mike and Coach? How the heck did they do that? Because this is the lowest point total that a Kansas City Chiefs team has had in 54 career Patrick Mahomes starts. Held without a touchdown. How in the world did it get done?
Well, you watched the last game in Week 12 against these two teams.
You're going to have to start yelling a little more to hang out with that guy.
I can't. He's fired up right now.
Hey, you better, when we were watching the game, I was all in their ear. I said, boy, y'all better put me on this TV. And now we are here. I can tell you how they did it, Chris. Let me tell you, it's called reciprocation. That's what it's called. Like you said, they hadn't been here in 13 years, and they know Tom Brady has got them a shot to get here. And we kept comparing this young kid to the GOAT Tom Brady. Everybody on that defense said, Tom, we'll take care of you tonight, and they showed up and showed it. I know because that's what I would have been saying in that locker room, and that's what they did. That's how it happened.
Okay, let's take a deep breath.
It's called reciprocation. You give me great love, I give you great love, and that defense gave great love to Tom Brady tonight.
So reciprocate and let him talk for a second.
I'm glad that you got to that defense because if I had a game ball to give out, it would be to Todd Bowles, the defensive coordinator of the Bucs, okay? I'll tell you why. I was mentioning the last time they played. The Chiefs went ahead 17-0. They're playing man, bump and run coverage, and Tyreek Hill is having a field day with 200 yards in the first quarter. Did that happen tonight? No, it didn't. He had 2 catches in the first half. They played more zone. They made Patrick Mahomes throw the ball underneath. Their front 4 pressured him all night long. They changed their game plan. Todd Bowles was incredible with his plan. It was completely different than the first time around and very effective. Patrick Mahomes was running for his life. Yes, he had new tackles and a new guard against those good pass rushers, but the coverage changed. There was no place to go deep with the ball. He had to check it down and find cracks with Travis Kelce too often, and it wasn't enough to catch up.
And it wasn't, Coach. And we talked about this in the pregame show also. I talked about in '94 when we lost Eric Williams. And we went into San Francisco. That was the straw that broke the camel back. We had lost offensive linemen, but we couldn't lose Eric Williams. Kurt Warner talked about when he got hurt in that game, they couldn't make it. And I said, is the Eric Fisher injury going to be the straw to break the back here? And the answer was yes. They got to Patrick Mahomes.
All right, well, let's find out exactly how the Bucs defense got this done. Levante David has been with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers since 2012. You have seen some lean years, my friend. Now you are a Super Bowl champion. When I say that, what do you feel?
Hey, we're going down to history, man. That's all I can think about. We're going down to history. We're going to be forever remembered. First team to win the championship in your own home stadium. And, man, I just got to take my hat off to all the team, my teammates, man, throughout all over the years, man, who've been through the ground with me. Guys who's not here and the guys who's here, man, they know what we've been through, man, and so we finally here, man. We finally champs, man. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, thankful for this organization. So thankful, man. I can't thank God enough for allowing me to, continue to be here. And it's amazing, man. It's a great feeling. I believe it's a great feeling, man.
Devontae, this is Mike Orvin, man. I feel the excitement jumping through your bones, man. And listen, Devontae, I tried to tell him. I said, I guarantee you those boys in that locker room saying, no way you going to win tonight on our turf. How much conversation did y'all have about that?
Hey, we had 2 weeks to think about it. We had 2 weeks to think about what they did to us in week 12. When we came out there just in the second half, man, we had that on our mind the whole time. We got to play that throughout the whole football game. I mean, we listened to the doubters. We was playing a great defense. We were playing great defense throughout the playoffs. They still doubted us. So I don't know why they did that, man. We stepped up to the challenge big time, man. We call ourselves grave diggers, man, and we did that right there tonight, man. Took out the number one offense in the game, but you got to give respect to them, man. They're a great football team. They got great players, but obviously our guys were better tonight.
Devontae, Steve Mariucci here. Congratulations.
Sir.
Fantastic win for you guys. And your defensive coordinator, Todd Bowles, he made sure that ball didn't get thrown down the field deep very often. Well, that put a little pressure on you and your buddy Devin White inside to be looking up Kelsey and all the checkdowns underneath. But you did a heck of a job with that, and you tackled and rallied to the ball.
Yeah, man. Coach Bowles, we call him the mastermind, man. He believed in us. He called us the leaders of the defense. The defense go as long as we go. So whenever our numbers called, man, we go come and step up and make plays, and that was what we had to do tonight. We know they live for the deep balls, man, so we just let our D-line go, and we took care of everything underneath, and we got the victory.
Devontae David, Super Bowl champion. Congratulations. Go celebrate with your family and friends.
Appreciate you guys, man.
Congratulations, brother.
Where do you go?
Sir. Thank you.
All right, well, the smiles continue on that side of the football. Shaq Barrett, over here. Over here. Yeah, you're joining NFL Network Live with Chris Rose, the Hall of Famer Michael Irvin, and the coach Steve Mariucci. Congratulations on winning your second ring. How in the world did you do what you did tonight to Patrick Mahomes and that vaunted Chiefs offense?
Hey, we was just attacking all day. We knew we had a favorable matchup at pass rusher at all positions, and we took advantage of it. The guys on the back end did a great job of holding up and giving us time to get to the quarterback, and we just had tremendous pressure all game.
Well, hey, Shaq, this is Michael Irvin, man. Welcome to the more than one ring club. You know what I'm saying?
It's a good feeling, two-piece.
Yeah, get your two-piece going, man. Talk about this week, leading up to this week. You guys heard about all the injuries that were going on in Kansas City. How much of that did you talk about in the locker room?
Hey, we really, honestly, we knew the guys that was going to be out there, but no matter who it was, like, we came too far to be starting over next year from scratch. Like, no matter who was out there, we was going to get it done regardless, man. Like, we wanted it too bad. Nah, we, like, too much went into the season just to start all over with no rain. So we was going to go out, do whatever we had to do, whatever it takes, and we got it done for sure.
Shaq, Coach Mooch here. Last time you guys played, you added a blitzer, you added a fifth rusher sometimes, and even a sixth once in a while to add pressure on Patrick Mahomes. But it seemed like in this game, Coach said, hey, we're going to get there with 4 guys. Our 4 guys are better than their offensive linemen, and you pressured Patrick Mahomes, and especially when you got him behind. Now you're in a track stance, and you're rushing the passer like crazy with 4.
Yeah, that's what we was looking our shots for. We knew, like, they was going to put the game in Mahomes' hand, and it was going to be up to us to keep that pressure going and keep getting after them. Like, hey, man, it was nothing that was going to stop us from winning this game. I knew we was going to keep the pressure up. 77, he was talking so much, he made me mad. He was going at his neck all game.
What did he say to you? What did he say?
I don't even know what he was saying because it didn't matter. I was talking to him.
What did you say?
Hey, I told him he was a scrub. He was struggling. He got to take a train home. He ain't getting back on the flight. He ain't getting back on the flight tonight. Hey, I'm going to Disney World tomorrow, baby. We're going to Disney.
Hey, Shaq, a lot of people actually knew.
Shaq, I want to know, man, did you guys think it was possible to stop that offense from scoring touchdowns. Because nobody has stopped that offense from scoring touchdowns.
If you would have came into this game saying they wouldn't have scored a touchdown, I'd be like, whoo, we must have played some tremendous defense. But I mean, I did not think we was going to keep them from scoring a touchdown. But we stepped up, we showed up, we held them to 3 every time they was down there. And Coach Bowles had a great game plan. We had the guys out there to make it work, and we made it work, baby.
Hey, Shaq, everybody in the world knew that you had plenty of confidence coming into this game based on what you were wearing to the stadium today. You cannot dress that way and go home a loser, correct?
Yeah, hey, correct. Hey, we were not, hey, it was not, I was telling my wife all week, there's no way we losing this game. I've been dreaming about it. I've been telling myself, like, the kid version of me, like, that's the opportunity I would have killed for, and I'm not letting it go by without living it up to the fullest, man. I was going to make whatever plays need to be made to win a game. Fortunately, everybody